Okay, we're going to take a look at some of the stunts that were done by none other than Evel Knievel. All right, and this is the one that was done in Wembley Stadium in London, England. Now I have it on very slow-mo motion, and as you watch this, I turned off the sound so that we can just focus on the visuals. Okay, and I believe he's jumping over buses, supposedly. And what we're going to do is we're going to see him start from way up high and then come down up onto that ramp and then take the jump. In this particular little commentary, he's saying something about that I know that I was risking my life. Okay, now always when there's Hollywood involved or show making, you have to build it up and you have to make it death-defying. Okay, so this is a death-defying stunt. Now supposedly he's starting up here. Alright, now what I want to suggest to you is that it's not really a man in here at all. Okay, this is actually like an inflatable dummy. Alright, and somehow it's kept balanced on this, and I'm not sure exactly how that would be done, but possibly just like we would do with scales, have equal balance, and have him somehow like wires that are invisible on there, and then the bike could be remotely controlled. Now it's not far-fetched because you can buy those little remote control cars, and through radio frequencies you can control them. Now what we're going to see here is just like an inflatable dummy on something that actually does this. Okay, so up he goes, and then what camera's going to kind of cross where there's a pole, and this might be where there's some splicing done. I've noticed in some of the other stunts that something interferes with the view, and I'm not sure if it's supposed to be a pole or whatever, but that could be a transition point for further editing. So here's the pole coming to on your left. So up it goes, and I'm just going to say it rather than he, because my analysis is that it's actually just like an inflatable dummy made of really tough rubber. And I'm going to show you how that thing is going to just sort of maybe lose its air here. Okay, there could have been some editing done there, and possibly the stadium that's supposedly occupied with people, it looks to me like that's phony. There's no one there. Maybe just a film crew. Okay, whatever it is, it comes down, and then it's going to have a rough hit. Okay, so there's your rough hit once it comes down. And whatever is on there is going to come off. Okay, now this is where I'm going to try to really slow it up with just clicks on the mouse. Okay, so whatever it is, it comes off. Okay, now the bike is going to collide with it. Watch how the bike comes and just sort of smothers whatever that is. Okay? See how it's smothering it? Now it's actually like right on top midsection, about waist, just slightly below the waist, down by the legs. Now there's where the air comes out of it. Right there. Okay, it's been punctured. So whatever it is, it just doesn't exist anymore, and it's just kind of torn up, and it's... Now they know this, the crowd watchers over here, and if this is supposed to be so full, why are there not a lot of people over there on the right in those stands? Okay, so they know the dummy has come apart and the gig is up. Alright, now we switch to another camera, okay? Now, here's the thing. If this is the bike, you saw it just smothered whatever it was. And I'm going to ask you a question. Where is it? Do you see anything there? Do you see anything? If Mr. Evel Knievel supposedly was on this motorcycle, and supposedly that was, quote, a real flesh and blood man, where is he? We just saw the bike smother him. Where is he? It's an empty scene. There's nothing there. Okay? Nothing. Look. You're tricked in your mind. You think he's underneath it. But look, take a look. There's nothing. He just stepped on him. Okay, they're playing the scene up. Panic, panic, panic. Okay, now watch how we're going to cut to another camera. See, there's nothing. Look, nothing. So we're going to cut to another camera angle just to throw you off. That's an empty ground. There's nothing there. So watch now, we switch to another camera, back to what I call the inflatable dummy that lost its air. Okay. Now there's smoke being generated, all right? Why is there smoke there now? Right? I thought that if there would be smoke, it was when he first hit. But why is it being generated now? And there's some type of machine here that's generating this. Look, this shouldn't be here. If it was because he screeched somewhere, and this is still on the ramp, so why is there dirt here? Why? Why is there smoke here, whatever this is? Well, that's to smoke you. Okay? You've been smoked. Okay, now substituted in there is an actor. Kind of an interesting thing is to sort of, where did all these people appear from? And now all of a sudden we've got, before we just saw 2 or 3, and I guess this guy's playing the role of a doctor because he's in a blue. Why is he in his scrubs? It's for your benefit. Okay, the real individual has been substituted after the inflatable dummy or whatever it was has been sort of deflated. And we switched to that other cut of nobody doing, of nothing. Now we're going to watch the resurrection. Okay, here comes your resurrection. And let's get the ambulance in there just to make it official. Okay? But before you whisk him off. Well, here's another good question for you, all right? Why is his uniform or his costume so clean? Was that supposed to be dirt that was blowing around everywhere? And I don't know about you, but when I was younger and we'd slide around in the grass or whatever, we showed it on our clothing. Looks like a pretty clean, right from the cleaners to me. Now look how his head is blocking. Okay, so you can't see. He might actually be laughing right now because it's all trick photography and it's all what your mind fills in. But don't worry. Evil's going to speak to the audience. We just all suffered through a tremendous... Now look at that. Look at that. Look, clean white. Just back from the cleaners. He didn't roll around in the dirt. Now he's going to have a dramatic statement before they take him away about he's never going to ride bike again. And then of course they'll take him off in the ambulance. Does that look like a man that's just been injured to you? Or does it look like a hokey pokey nonsense setup? Now, now he's hurting. He wasn't hurting when he spoke on that microphone. Oh, the pain. All those broken bodies, or bones, all those broken bones. Oh, they're starting to kick in. Well, anyhow, we'll take a look at some more evil, carnival, evil, conniving, evil. Go to the one who has no evil in him whatsoever. The Lord God Almighty sent his Son Jesus Christ to die for us. And that was not an act. That was not a false play or a drama. That was an actual event in history when Jesus died on the cross. That's the tragedy, not this. Thank you for watching.